Gamers, gamers, welcome back to another Sunday night stream. Sorry, I completely forgot what day it was. It's me, your boy, JTV Live, back with some more Planet Coaster 2. We're going to be continuing work on our Christmas-themed park for the month of December. We're going to be theming some buildings, working on some new buildings, and hopefully getting to a roller coaster. I have a bunch of I have more ideas now than I did last stream for like what we want to do with this park, what kind of buildings we want, what kind of coasters I want, all that kind of stuff. As I'm sure you can tell in my voice, I am still recovering from my head cold. It has progressed to the headache portion, so we'll see how long I last tonight. But considering how well we did Friday night, I'm sure we'll do well. So that's all I gotta say. I've already got the park booted up here, and you can see I've made some additions to this restaurant building here. I added these lights down here to kind of look like Christmas lights here. Then I also added some snow pieces to the roof, just to add a little bit more character. And then coming into the back here, you can see I finished out the railings for this balcony back here, and then now we got to work on the actual foundation for it. So once this building is done, we also need to put snow on the back, but once this building is done, I will put it up on the workshop and you guys will be able to download it. And then over here, you can see I've been theming this ride over here. We colored it Christmas colors, added all of these candy canes and these lights, and then I'm also adding some gingerbread and little motifs around. I haven't quite finished it yet, so we'll probably finish it tonight, so that way this ride can also go onto the Frontier Workshop. And then you can see I've built out some paths just so I can map out in my mind where I want these paths to go. So that way I know where to put buildings in around this Christmas tree. So we got to build a building here, probably a little building here. And then I'm thinking a coaster station back here, and then another coaster station over here. So that's kind of what I have in my mind for tonight. But first things first, let's finish out this building over here. This. Just continue that all the way down. And then I'm going to grab these pieces. Put them here. And then just continue that all the way down. Pipe. Then we should, since these are at the same angle, should be able to just this. Yeah. Okay. And we gotta do this. Bring it down. Get across. Nice. Grab these. And just right there. And another one right there. Oh yeah. Over to this side. Bring it down. Move it up like this. And then bring it down a bit. Leave it up there. Then move it across. Trying to keep the lines even. And then one last time we grab... I'm actually going to move these down a bit. We're going to... Now I'm going to grab it. Here. Right about there should be good. Okay. And same to this roof. And this will be the last one. And then we'll just finish decorating the front. Which you'll also see, I started adding some little Christmas hedges and some lights down here. Just to, again, add some more character to it. Am I actually able... I wonder if I'm able to... Probably not. But I wish I could make the topiary darker so it matches the Christmas trees and stuff. But, oh well. It is what it is. Epic. What's wrong over here? Or are these people all cold? Okay, we have a heater here. I guess they need another one. And another one. Heat maps. Show me the warmth heat map. Yeah. We gotta wait for these to kick on. They should pop on any second. Hold on, I need to sneak. Or I guess not. Awesome. Why aren't these heaters turning on? There they go. Alright, so these people should all be a little bit happier now. Waiting in line. Probably need to make more enclosed line structures moving forward. Coming back here. Let's grab... You can kind of see I just placed these Viking wall decorations one on top of another to make them a bit more square shaped. Because you'll notice they have like a tapered edge here. And this allows us to kind of build... Essentially use them as wall pieces. I think this will meld in nicely with like the naturalistic setting we got going on. Oh, I need to blow my nose. All right, we're back. Sorry about that brief intermission. There will probably be multiple brief intermissions throughout this stream. But hopefully by Tuesday, all of my symptoms are gone. I can be on top. Like that Killer's song. Cool, it doesn't bleed in. Right? And then... Not quite. Okay, we need to do this our own way. There we go. And then I don't know why I didn't just do this the first time. Then we need all of these. Come down again. Then all of these. Come down once more. That looks great. I really like how that came out. That's super nice. Oops. I didn't grab all the pieces. Is that everything? Yep. There. And just these two. Easy. Oops. Easy. All right. So now all that's left is we grab these guys. Actually, let's select all of these to make them all part of the building. Not the paths. Not the paths. Group. And these. Bam. Okay, nice. So now we grab these. And we should, in theory, be able to move this, yeah, as one piece. Get it here. Right there. Okay. Nice. And then this we'll do it by the grid over here. Easy. Oh. Oops. Add. Okay. Let's just rotate this like that. One more. Move it. There. I guess we need to make it a tiny bit smaller. Nice. All right. So now, in theory, we should be able to just zoom out, do this, and then get rid of all these paths and things. Now I should be able to just Control D. Let's see if this works. Yep. And we'll just put it down right here. Did that create any? Nope, it didn't create any ground indents. Okay, cool. So now, what we got to do is an R. We're going to go into signs. Or actually, we're going to go into props. Shapes. We're going to make a little square right here. And then we're going to go into signs. And we're going to put down everybody's favorite, the 30 Seconds to Mars song. Once I find this one. Okay. It's 2 bars, right? Let me look this up. I feel stupid. Okay, yeah, it's 2 R's. Or no, it's not. Okay. I think it's 1 R. Shit. I've never, ever been... I've never claimed to be good at spelling. I'll claim to be decent at math. Spelling, not it. Bury me. Then... anytime I have a blueprint like this that has, like, a bunch of stuff hanging beneath it, I like to add one of these just to make it easier for people to place. Okay, yeah, the text still appears when we zoom out, so let's go. Nice. Okay, and then now we just zoom out, select all, make sure we don't have anything extra snag. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. I'm just gonna really quickly save this as a blueprint. New. And I'm just doing this because I will forget. Save. Not anything fancy. And then we just select all. Delete. Easy. Now we come back over here, and I downloaded a bunch of reference photos for, like, Christmas village buildings, and also some gingerbread houses. So I figured some of these would be pretty easy to remake. So that's essentially what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to start with these three. Maybe try to make this one with, like, shops. Maybe, like maybe restroom shop. Maybe shops out here. And yeah, replace the windows with shops, I think. I think that might work. So we're going to do that real quick. We're going to build that one here, I think. So we're going to go into facilities, custom. Do pip shot juice. I want it to stop snapping to the... Yeah, like this. And here. And food. Yes, it is. And then restroom. Three. And then we'll do another restroom. Okay. Bam. So now we go into scenery. We go to walls. Not property, base material. Wood. I think just the standard wooden wall, I think, should work. Maybe the modern. Yeah, the modern. I'm gonna make it white. Confirm. We'll add some depth to it. Boom. Shop. Shop. Just get the base shape. Perfect. And then let's see. We're gonna want this one. Perfect. No, we'll leave that space open. Okay. Now roof. Actually, no, come back here. I think I want this. Yeah. And this. No, this. Thank you. That's about right. Copy and paste this to the other side. It's so much easier to build these buildings like this when you have... You have a reference photo. Does this fit? No, that's too big. That would be cool though. Let's see here. I think keeping Viking style roof. It just looks really solid. Let's make this off-white. Uh, I'm thinking more of like the one I have is like a blue. I wish I could see this. What does this color actually look like? Okay. Needs to be darker. Let's see. Yeah. Delete that. I know it doesn't matter now, but we probably will be adding heating elements to this house, so probably keep it like that. Keep it the right color. It here. Actually, make this the flat one. Easy. Yo, what's up, Robo? How you doing? Good to hear from you. Might have to go grab another cough drop. Does that seem... No, that's right. It just kind of felt wrong for some reason. Actually, no, keep it like that. Is there a flat one of these? No. But I do like having this. Well, it doesn't. Right. Okay, yeah, no, I can't get it to the right height. Oh, well. So let's grab these. Why is that not lining up? Hello? What the fuck? Okay. I don't... This is being weird. Okay. That still doesn't look quite like it's lining up. I don't really know what to do about that. I mean, I guess it's fine. I wish this wasn't like carved, you know? There's like a normal wood gable. There's this guy, which kind of works. I know there's better ones though. You might just have to brute force this one. So let's go to wall trim. Well, right away. Hold on. Let's do this. We should probably bring that down. Actually, no, we don't need to bring it down. We need the window. This one. So we're gonna have like a porch here anyway. Might as well grab now. go. Got that. And then I feel like all of this needs to be moved back like third. I guess we can have the... I guess that's fine. So now let's go back to wall trim. These, maybe these, or maybe these. Making 75. Just gonna move these across. Easy. 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 Okay. Now let's look for the right beam. No, that has rope. That'd be annoying. Maybe... it's a bit more indented than that. This almost kind of works. Maybe if we did this. Not quite, but that's kind of getting close. Maybe if we use the regular wooden support beams, might work. These guys. Nope. These guys. Yeah. Yeah, and that's a much more pleasing honeydew color, in my opinion. How high does it come off? Okay, a little bit up. There. And then we can use the wooden support plank. Go like this. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not quite like that. Actually, if we just do this, but like 90%. Down. Here. Okay. Then we grab this, bring it down, make it tiny. What do you think? What do we think, gamers? Do we think this looks good? I think this looks pretty good. I don't know how far up to move that, so we'll just leave it there for now. Like this. Connect it. Turn it on the grid. Back. Bring it forward. I want it flush. There we go. And this. Bit up here. Grab a bit. Move it. Right there. This needs to come up a little bit higher, and so does it on the other side. Nice. And then now, in theory, should just be able to click. Actually, I'm going to make it nighttime real quick. Just because it's going to be easier to see the highlighted pieces. Oh, nice. These actually emit light. Kind of. Nice. And then so now for the decorative part. I think it would come up like this. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm thinking kind of like a bike and spoke design. I just don't know. Probably going to be poking out at the bottom. Yeah, that's not really feasible because these are the smallest they can be. So what if... Okay, get this flush. It's hilarious that I thought we were going to get to a roller coaster tonight. I'm going to spend another 2 hours working on this building. But the buildings always look way better when you put the proper amount of time in. Ah! Okay, that's very bright. So now we grab these. And we move it over. Nice. And now we find something to put there. Some kind of like carving or design or something. Not sure. I mean, maybe just a window could work, but... Oh. Right. I forgot about these pieces. I need to remember these. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Almost. Almost. Well, at least we found that. That's something. Alright, I'm not finding anything, so we'll leave it as is for now. Find awning. Okay. Windows. We can probably switch it back to day now. Okay. All right. The same on the other side. Excuse me. Sorry, let me just chew. Base material. Wood. All right, now I need to find a way to make this porch thing, which I feel like should be fairly simple. Like, I think pretty much all the base pieces we're going to be able to use. Well, I mean, first of all, I know for a fact that we're going to want the wooden pillars, these guys. 'Cause these hold the color really well. Put you here. Go up. Bring you forward a bit. We're going to make you 175. Yup. And we're going to make you actually come backwards a little bit. Yeah, here. Boom. Then you're going to come over here. How closer to the edge? A little bit more this way. There we go. And then we're going to put one right here in the middle. Lovely. We're going to make you horizontal. You're going to come right here. $150 or $125. And you're the banister. Z. And then you're gonna be 75, and you're gonna be the trim up here. So you're gonna have one beam running along like this, all the way down. Okay. I know this isn't the most impressive building of all time, but I hope you guys these streams make you guys appreciate the work that those people who build like the insane buildings are putting in. Like, it takes this much effort just to do like a tiny, boring little nothing building. I'm just gonna bring these down here. Just give more room. This is a problem. Do we have any shorter? Oh. I know. Resort wall. This guy. This is what you gotta do, gamers. Sometimes you just gotta grab a corner piece and be like, nah. You're a beam now. You can be beam. Does it work or is it too big? No, that works. So if we do this. Okay, no, that doesn't really work. So you can see all the seams. Okay, never mind. This is It's also going to be too tall. What does this look like? Oh. Oh. Ooh. What if we did this? Made it tiny. Brought it down a bit. Made it all the right color. Okay. So what if we did this instead of the beams? Do that, and then we just center it up. Okay. That looks about fine. Then make this tiny. Okay, there it is. Might just move it along one axis, but that's fine. How big can we make this before it peaks through the bottom? Okay. Well, I mean, we're going to be covering it up anyway. Let's make it 100. Nope. There we go. Make sure it's centered. Like right here. And I'm going to put it inside the beam. And we're going to make it every 1 foot. And obviously we need to move them down. Now we've got them spaced. Let's center it. Right here. Come down. Boom. And then I'm going to use this guy. White. White. Boom. 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 Epic. And now we gotta festivify it. So we go to scenery theme. Festive theme. This looks great, actually. This came out pretty nice. I'm pretty pleased with it. Once we add all these Christmas stuff to it, I think it will really... The illusion will really sell. Okay. Oh, that's the arch style. I want it to be flat, yeah. And we also got to remove these beams that we're no longer using. We need to get right up on it, I guess. Support beam. Okay, delete. Delete. Okay. Bye-bye. Go back to scenery. All right, what else can we do? Okay, that's clearly icing. Let's grab this. Get small. Hell yeah. Where is it? What? Where the heck is it? What the fuck? Is it glitched? That's funny. I guess that item's glitched. I've never seen that before. Up. Bring it forward. Then bring this over here. Hell yeah. What else? We need Christmas trees. Make them tiny. A one here. A one here. And then a one here. And then a one here. This one. Yeah, these are the light colors. Wait, no, that's okay, that's the wreath. Yeah, let's make it a nice screen. Okay, and then these are the light colors, I would imagine. So let's make them white, gold, and blue. All right, look at that. This came out like way better than I thought it would. I think that's all we need to add as far as decorations go. Now we just need the pathway. I'm gonna do this. Delete brush. Oops. I guess that's fine. And then these. Now we gotta redo. Boom. Up, boom. And then straight. Nice. We want it to actually be a little bit more this way. Oh yeah. Move this over here. And then paths. Custom railing. Yeah, custom railing. Oops. Nice. We just go here, stamp, boom. Turn off the railing. We go boom and boom. Okay. I think that all looks pretty good. Open. Hell yeah, gamers. Our first little building. I think I'm actually pretty happy with how that came around. That looks really nice right there. And then we'll build like the train station style building here for our roller coaster, which actually, could I use... will this fit here? Not with the queue. Nah, something. I have a train station photo. Okay. I'm thinking, let's do like a Polar Express coaster. I think. Maybe put it like this. Actually, no, do it like this. Bring it up a bit. It's going to be a bridge. Maybe not quite like that. Let's keep it flat. Let's move it around this way. We can flatten this out always. Flatten out the ground a bit. Now here's where we need to start sloping down a bit. Essentially just trying to maintain that speed of 11. Okay. Then come out like this. Around this. Boom. This 45. Okay, how much speed do we actually have? Pretty good speed going through there. Gonna go like this. 30. Gotta make sure I can actually get here. Yeah. Lovely little pre-lift. I'd like for this to conform with the mountain a bit more, though. So maybe... like, yeah, 533. Are we still tilted somehow? I want to let me straight and unbanked. We are as straight and unbanked as we can get. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I was being like that. Okay, so we started at 85 feet. So if we get to 185, that's like 100 foot tall. That's not unsubstantial. I think we need to be going a little bit steeper, so like 40. And I'll build like some rock work and stuff here. Can cut into the mountain a bit. 2. Okay. Ah! Comes up. And I'm thinking trick track. So turn off offset. 2. Okay. Like this. Nope. Alright, what do we got? That's kind of fun. How much speed do we get? 30 miles an hour. Okay, and then where do we want the layout to go? Maybe come up here and dip around? Yeah. I'm kind of making up this layout as I go along. But I'm hoping when it's all said and done, it will be pretty rad. Boom. Okay, what do we got? Doing good on the G's. Okay. Boom, boom. I'm gonna try to wrap it around. End up in here. Yeah, there is a cave. Okay. Not like a cave, but an opening. Boom. We can use auto tunnel for this. This isn't in view of like the main park, so. Okay, how high? All right. Auto tunnel off. Another one we can add rock work to. Down like this. So I want to dip down into this valley here. Where is this valley? Okay, this valley ends up over here. That's a bit of a journey, but we should definitely do something with that valley. Maybe coming down off of here. So I would love it to end in like a swooping turn down here. And then maybe like some final airtime over here. I don't even remember where it ends up. Or do I want it to come back down this way? No, we should definitely go to the left. That is a steep drop. But I think we can justify it. As long as we don't have too many crazy G's. Two G's is not bad. This. Like this. Maybe we can do like some electric sparks, like it's skidding on the ice or something. We can do some kind of effect there. Then where are we? So now we're down there. Maybe I should do it more like this. Go here. Here. Go here. Go here. Okay, that's way too crazy. Glad I looked. Maybe I should be going to the right. I don't know. I don't really know where I want this coaster to, like, live. I don't know where I want this coaster's home to be. Maybe we'll forgo any, like, crazy drops and just make this more of, like, a family coaster vibe. I know this isn't very family coaster, but something fun. I think we should avoid this big canyon here and focus more on the mountain parts we're at. Let's go here. Five. I think we can go 3 high. Hold on. I want to go down. Okay. Boom. Okay. Clearance is good. G's are good. G's are good. Yeah. Do more of a family fun mine train kind of vibe. Except over here, we can get a little kooky with it. And then go... This could be the drop. Back to here. Let's see, 20. And the seats be... We can kind of carve this out a bit. I want it to come further, actually. 43. And let's just do this by 11 degrees at a time. We'll do like boom, boom. Okay, maybe not like that. Maybe like boom, 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 boom. Maybe like that. I think it needs to be a little bit higher up. It's like 16, 16, 20, 20. And then we'll go over to the left. To the right. Do like an overbank turn. Maybe that will work. I don't want to be too obstructive with the park. So let's test the G's on this. Okay, yeah, that's too much. Okay. 20. Boom. 3. Boom. 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 I think we can make this a little tighter. Like this. Like this. Actually, no, we can go like this and then drop. Do another drop here. And then a final little run through down this river, I think. And then I'll be like the pseudo finale. Right, here it comes. Zero, 2, 3. Okay. It's this. The horizontal G's on this were too high. So now, I guess we'll have to do this. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. I'm kind of just making this up as I go, adding some twisties. That should be good. Yeah. Tight clearance, but good clearance. And we gotta see what the G's are. Since this is a family coaster, or family-ish coaster, I don't want anything too crazy. Okay. So we can actually make this more like... Okay. Be like this. Boom. I think that should be fine. Four. I want to come up to the right. I think right here be our brake run. We might be able to make it taller. Not might, we will be able to make it taller. But once again, we gotta check the G's. Couldn't find the O key, my bad. Okay. 2 G's. -1. Nice. We kind of... We're gonna add just a few more of these. Just to kind of cover this up. I don't want it to be like super visible from the rest of the park. Yeah. Then obviously this needs to move. Then now you need to move. But you can move right here and actually serve a greater purpose by further blocking it. Okay. So it comes up here. Now what? Now we come down to the right and do some twisties along the river. And I think... Okay. Boom. Okay. I want it to end, like, basically flush with the ice. Eight. And I want to be able to see the G's when it comes down. Hell yeah. Okay. What if we did unbanked through here? That would be kind of crazy, but I feel like if we make it wide enough, people won't even be able to tell. Like, the sideways G's won't be too much. It also kind of fits the ice. We need to keep going. Okay. So I don't think we'll actually have that much speed coming down. -1. Okay, so this part needs to be just like slightly banked. We're gonna do alternate track. And this part doesn't need to be banked. Okay. And then up and around. Okay. 2, 0. Okay. Then after this coaster build, I think I'm gonna have to call it there because I'm getting quite the headache. So I'm gonna have to give my eyes a rest. Here. Go here. Go over like 1, 2, 3. Go over like 2 degrees. Go over like 3 degrees. want this to come down here. And I want this to come down here. Which means this needs to be smooth. Okay, and then we gotta recheck these G's. Comes down here. Okay. Noted. It doesn't work. Alright, it was a fun idea. We tried. Get there. Okay, so the actual final brake run needs to be a lot lower, so we'll go up by... It only needs to be like 2.5 degrees. That's... Yeah, that's plenty of height. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe 3. At least for this first part, just so it gets above the path. Okay. We can make it back there. Like this. Maybe just up 1. Okay. Then boom. Boom. Okay. Then boom. Boom. Okay. 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 Move it up. Move it up. And then smooth it out. Smooth it out. Actually, way smooth it out. Bring the whole thing down lower and lower and lower. I'm just gonna keep clicking it. Keep clicking it. Okay. Okay. Down here, smooth all of these transitions out. Smooth. And smooth. Smooth. This we got a smooth. Hopefully the clearance is okay. I didn't check that, but it should be. We should be plenty high up. Okay. And we gotta do this. So we can see. It's getting dark. Move like this. Down. That doesn't need smoothed. This does. This needs smoothing. Okay. Yeah, we need to start the banking a little bit earlier. Okay, I guess it's broken. Cool. All right. Sorry, I was looking at my music. It's doing annoying smart shuffle, which isn't good because it's gonna end up smart shuffling into a copyrighted song, and it's gonna be like, uh-oh. I guess a DMCA song. I don't want it to do that. That would be very... That would be bad for, like, everybody involved, I think. Once we smoothen all of this out, we should be able to just move the trees, and it'll be good to ride. We do need to do some terraforming towards the beginning. I do remember that. Okay, I don't think this whole helix needs smooth, just the start and finish. This should probably be smooth. This as well. Pretty much just all of these little transitions in size and baking. Down here. Here. Up. This. This. Here. Nice. All right, now let's do the finishing touches, which is just going to be essentially going through it and pushing. Push there. Go up here. You need some pushing. Good push. That's all good. You need some minor pushing. Thank you. Anywhere else need pushing? Anywhere else? Oh, yes, you need pushing. All of this needs pushing. Hell yeah. That's all good. Any more pushing? Minor pushing here. I think that's all the places that need pushing. This just needs flattening. Yeah, I figure we might not be able to with the... Oh, let me just do this. And... Ah. Yep, that's the crate level. Okay. So now we come in here. And we keep flattening. Oh, that's right. We started going down. Okay. We're just going to carve it out, and we can use rock work to make it more train tunnel-esque. Okay. That's good. And then now we look at all the trees. You need to move here. Everything's good over here. Coming down here, you should be good. You just need to be moved a little bit. Just a little bit. Coming up here, no trees, no trees. Coming up here, trees. You can go here, you can go here, you can go here. Kind of separating all the bits. You can go... You can actually go here, which means that you can go here. You can go here. Go here. Go here, and you can go here. Go here. Go here. And you can go here. You can go here. Nope, but you can go here. What's up, One Shot? We are doing a new attraction. We're doing a, like, winter train coaster thing. Call it the last train to Christmas Town. Alright. It's basically ready now, but we do need to change the track area. I'm thinking that. And then why don't we make this like a... Yeah, a nice, fun, Christmas-colored track. And then the coaster itself, this needs to be dark gray. Sand dune. This gray. Oh, this is the actual carriage. Yeah, red. This can be the green. Yeah. Look at that. Christmas train ride. And then just while we're testing it, we're going to do Mine Train Standard. That way we can actually, like, see where it's going. Actually, no, we're not going to do that because I do need a test clearance. So, and I think once you change the train type, it needs to retest. So we'll keep it like this. Great POV, gamers. Did I not start the test? Oh, there we go. All right, gamers. I think that came out pretty nice. There's still a few collisions that we need to work out. We need to... This guy was the first one I saw, so let's move you down like this. Spotify Smart shuffled into Valheim music, and I'm having flashbacks. There we go. That's all good. And then, yeah, it's not super obtrusive from the path here, which is good. It leaves room for buildings surrounding it. So I think that is a good place to stop. I wish I could stream longer, but my head's really starting to hurt, gamers. I think it's partially the bright lights, partially the game. It's all white, so it's very brain when it's snowing. But I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I just like swatted my microphone away because I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I was not thinking. My brain's shutting down, gamers. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, hopefully feeling back to 100%, and we'll be back with some more Planet Coaster 2. The best way to make sure you don't miss any of the streams is, of course, to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I go live and every time I upload a new video. I'm live 4 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and I upload a new video every weekend. Tomorrow's video, or not every weekend, every Monday. Tomorrow's video is going to be Project Zomboid Van Life Part 4. And so definitely go check that out. And also, reminder, Sonic Adventure 2 Part 1. That was last Monday's video. Go check that out as well. Make sure you like the videos, like the streams. Helps them do well in the algorithm. Helps them get seen by more people. Helps the channel grow. And I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. A wonderful start to your week. And I'll catch you guys all on the next stream. Stay sponge, gamers.